Leo, I hope that you're doing great. Welcome to this general reading for your Halloween reading. In this reading, we're going to look at things that are not working out, things that are blocking you. Now, remember when you look at this reading, there's a lot of information that's put on a big canvas. Some of them is for you, some of it is not for you. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Be very careful of buying into the fear when it comes to these sort of readings. Remember that tarot is just a guidance. The person with the ultimate power at the end of the day is always you. All right. So, we're going to take a look at the direct influences, your current energy, potential outcome, clarify, and then end off with an oracle card. Okie dokie. So, what do we have for Leo? What do we have for you now, Leo? Okay, so, direct influences for you at the moment. This is starting off incredibly interesting. New starts, new beginnings. So, you're standing in front of a crossroads, at a crossroads. That is what I'm getting in for you. Okay? At a crossroads, and which direction do you take? Do you follow what is familiar? Do you go with what is new? Familiar gives you a sense of knowing. It gives you a sense of familiarity. It does feel like a false sense of security though. So be careful of that, you know. The new is scary, but it opens new doors and new opportunities for you. Either way, things cannot maintain the way that they are. There's a breakthrough happening in any case. You can just as well use it to your benefit. We're going to check that out for you now. But also I see that for some of you, you are starting, you are contemplating, you are planning, you are taking action towards doing your own thing, following your heart's desires, following your passion, following your light, following your inspiration. All right? I can see that for some of you, which is really, really great. I can also see it, you can see it paying off really, really well. Very, very well. So that's really, really nice. Yeah. So for some of you, it almost might feel like life is putting you in a corner. So let's say maybe a relationship has come to an end. For me, that feels more like maybe, let's say maybe you lost your job. Something like that. Or you find out like your job is compromised, your security is compromised, or you got like notice you have to be like, you know, done in a very short period of time. Some of you may feel I need to like draw up my resume, and you can do those things if you feel that you need to do that. But you know, I need to draw up my resume, I need to get it out there, I need to put myself out there, and so forth and so forth and so forth. Where it really feels like now is the opportune time for you, you know, that ideal time for you to do what you always wanted to do, what people maybe said, you know, you should be doing that. That's really great. You'll be great at that. At least, even if it's just on a part-time level. So if you are maybe looking for, let's say, different employment, maybe look for employment that instead of being full-time that drains your soul, maybe have it be part-time, so you pay what you need to pay the bills and stuff, but you also get the opportunity to practice what you need to do. I do get very distinctively that you don't want to do things for free. So even if you follow your passion, your hobby, whatever, if you do it for someone else, you know, have a price tag on it, a price tag that is fair. Okay? What is the overall influence of this reading, please? What is the overall influence of this reading that Leo needs to know? New beginnings. New start. If there was ever a time for you to start things new, now is it. Okay? If you're ever saying, oh, I'd like to do it, if only I got a sign that now is the right time. Boom, sign, you know, new things for you. Now is the time is now. The moment is now. All right. Let's see, Leos, what do we have in your current energy? Everything you wanted is ready now. It's here for you. And it's funny when we're always at this energy that you feel so much at a crossroads. Because, you know, maybe you needed to do so much for so long, you had to survive for so long, that it's almost difficult to just accept to just be now. It does take a while sometimes, you know. And if it takes a while, you want to keep yourself that while. Because it can be difficult. But you are ready. You are at this point where you are ready for new. You are ready for that beautiful family life. You are ready to be free from emotions holding you back. You are ready from, you know, parasitical sort of connections, friendships. You are ready to be free. You are ready to shine. You are ready to really live in your light. Okay? Because there are definitely those peeps here that might, for some of you, want to be holding you back with that smaller mind ideas. They'll be like, oh, no, don't go so big. What if it overwhelms you? What if you get overwhelmed by going too small? That's a reality for some of you. Okay? Potential outcome going forward. What's the vibe here? For those of you going for your own thing, entrepreneurship, own business, following your path, going back to school, all those type of things, it pays off really, really well. It balances your energy, it gets your emotions on board, it gets your dreams coming true. Not bad, eh? Not bad at all. Let's clarify. Look at what you got at the bottom of the deck. You got the devil, which is all about releasing what is holding you back. Okay? We're going to clarify the overall influence first, that full energy, that new beginnings energy. Your soul has got a plan here. The question is, are you going to follow it? Your soul has got this really cool plan. The question is, are you going to follow it? Because if you do, you might be very, very happy that you do. Clarifying this overall energy. Beautiful. Sagittarius also got this. Very beautiful. Well, to a degree they got it. Beautiful new start, new beginning, success. Success in business, success in entrepreneurship, success in doing your own thing, Leo. Beautiful love as well. I feel that there's a healing taking place with love. Maybe love has been a little bit rocky there for you. There's a healing taking place, a balancing of energies. Where you can be you and they can be them, and you can be yourselves together and become more so by not trying to tippy-toe around each other. I feel there was a need for that before. Ready to move past that now. And it doesn't mean that you were a different person, but I feel for some of you, you're really putting your foot down. You're like, enough is enough. That sort of thing. And it's not in a disrespectful way, but for many of you, I feel that you might not be too bothered about how they take it, and I get that, but sometimes you have to be mindful, because in the moment we can be so passionate about something, you know, and then when you sort of like set it free, you realize that maybe I didn't have to go all that way so much. So maybe breathe before you speak, type of thing. Therefore, your direct influence. Lots of good luck. Possible marriage, high-level commitment here. I feel that for some of you, you may have been tippy-toeing around with someone, so maybe you're in a connection with someone already, and you're like, you know, let's really just take it to the next level. Let's make it official. However, here are my terms and conditions. Which I feel is healthy, because in some ways this connection, yeah, may have gotten a little toxic. Or some of you are still haven't completed a cycle that was toxic. You know, you haven't sort of closed their doors just yet and bolted it down. Bricked it over, you know. Because it seems like you can really go back to it, because it seems inviting. Because, you know, familiarity always does. Clarifying your current space. This love is beautiful. You need someone strong like this to support you. This is a beautiful new connection in love. Beautiful new connection in love. Really beautiful. Way better than before. It heals all the pains of before. Okay? Very beautiful connection in love. Going forward, you will learn a lot from one another. You will learn an incredible amount from each other. Very positively, especially with maintaining your emotions. I feel like some of you might be open to sort of opposite gender relations where maybe before you weren't. Very interesting. When things go tough, remember that you don't have to go at it on your own. You can call for help. You can call source in for help. You know, some of you may feel that it's you against the world. No, you need to leave that gangster move behind. You know, it doesn't have to be like that. Let's see what you got in Oracle Energy, beautiful Leos. For those of you interested in learning tarot, you can have a look at the links down below in the description. For my courses, first couple of lessons are free. Learn about reading for yourself and others. New moon in Gemini, communication is key. You've been speaking about, you know, putting a foot down, letting it know your terms and conditions. Communication is what makes this work. All right? Whatever you're pursuing, because I feel that some of you are pursuing with passion, open communication is what makes it work. All right? Which really renders success. Okay? So that's what I got, beautiful Leos. I hope that helps. From my heart, namaste, love and light. Thank you for your time, energy, love and light. I'll see you next time.